Hello and welcome to part 1 million of my time machine. It feels like this has been going on for a long time. I've got to finish this up. It's supposed to be pretty much just a single object, and I'm kind of making a little scene here, so I'm just going to do a few more things and wrap this up. And one of the things I'm going to do is just real simple stuff. E and Alt S and pull it in. Give myself a little division there, and I'm not going to do much else down there, but I do want to do a few other things on the side. So I'm going to come to the actual side, and let's see here. Let us just see what I want to do. Thinking about taking that region right there, and I'm going to copy it, Shift T, pull it out, P, break it out, and make a little panel out of that thing here. Let's go in and give it a little bit of thickness, not too much. Delete those back faces, and I'm going to put an edge loop here and here. Oops. Take both of those, I'll scale those in the set a little bit, straighten that out, and give myself a little square here. I'm going to inset a little bit, I'm going to inset some more, and use loop tools to make a circle, and I'm going to inset a bit more. I'm going to, let's see, I don't know, extrude out, inset again, extrude in, maybe I'll scale in. I think I may get rid of those. I find a bit too much stretching. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll look from the side here. Let me have an extra edge loop I don't need. Select that point, press GG for edge slide, and just drag it out so that it looks a little bit more like a circle. I'll come back in here and see if I can dissolve that and see if well, I do kind of want that. I think what I got here, I think I might keep that. Okay, and then I'm just going to sharpen this up like that, and I would use that area. I don't actually need these in here because I'll cover this. So let's take this now, push it back. I have a panel there for, gas intake or something. And so with that in mind, I will, just like my stylized gas cap video, I'll bring my 3D cursor right there. I'll bring in another circle, and I'll do what I did in that, 24. got that. Now, move it up a little bit. I'm going to do something else down here, and that is probably going to be it. But before I do, I want to make sure that it's, yeah, okay, it looks all right. So what I'll do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to choose one of my circles that goes all the way around, Shift S, cursor selected, and I'll switch to 3D cursor, and I'll grab this gas panel again. I can look down from the top. I'm going to go Shift D, rotate Z, and I'm just going to pull it to anywhere else that I want. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, and I don't want it to be. So I'm just going to pull it to there. Actually, before I disconnect, deselect, that's the word, gas panel 2, so I can easily select it, and I can move it if I do decide I don't like the position of that. So let's just see with the cavity shader if we pick up any detail on that. Well, you have to be pretty close. Another thing you want to do is you want to have too much detail in some things and not enough in the other. I'm looking at this saying, you know, it's not incredibly detailed, but you know, it's got all these dots and everything, but it does sort of complement that thing here. Whereas if I was just looking at the window and that was it, there was nothing else, it might look out of place. And it still may look out of place, but okay, so I got that. Okay, looking from the side, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to choose, again, I want to work from the side. It's easiest. And I will take the whole thing again. Shift D, bring it out. P to break it out. I'm going to do something else very similar. I probably could use that, and maybe I still will. Did I not break it out? Did I break something else out? Same thing. I'll bring that in. That's good enough. Circle. And so one more time. And then I want to extrude this one out. And this one I may come back in here like that. Yeah, I think maybe if I have them the same size, it might be okay. Let's see if I take these bolts. Now, this and these guys is going to be something else. I'm going to be making little stubby engines. So this is engine support. So this is going to be engine support. Thing is, let's see how much I can do that before I warp it. That's fine. Yeah. That's probably okay. In fact, I forgot about that. I may have forgot about that over here as well. I might have wanted to make that a bit thicker, just to might view a little bit better. Okay. all this is going to be is pretty simple. I want these short and stubby. And able to move around as well. Big bevel like this. Another edge loop here. Control B. Alt S. Coming in. Maybe a little bit longer. We'll get rid of that face. E and S. E. Come in relatively far. And I'm going to close this how I want to do it. I'll grid fill. Let's put on subdivision of 2. And then let's work on this part here. Okay, now, and let's set the origin geometry on this guy just to, okay, that's good enough. So, yeah, bring in a plane. What am I doing? Make like fan blades, or, yeah, fan blades. That down, I could probably get rid of that face. And let's just bevel these 2 edges. I don't need too many, but I'm not really conserving polys these days, so we could try this and see if it's good enough. Again, I'm gonna set. No, I'm not. I'm gonna set the origin of geometry and I'm gonna rotate it like this. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit off. And you just scale it globally if you want. It's okay. So that's what I'm gonna use right there. I keep doing that. Okay, set the pivot to the 3D cursor, save. You're gonna try spin. Save that. I'm gonna try that again. $360 and that looks nice. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know why it does that. Just gonna make sure that all my polys are recalculated and no vertices to get rid of. Is that enough? Probably we could use some more. I don't know. We got to do more work on this for sure. I am going back to this, but I'm going to be doing some work on here anyhow. I'm going to go from the side. I think it'll be easier. And we're going to put an edge loop in. do that. Put one there. And let's see. For some reason, just to have that. And maybe I would take these, push them in a bit more, bring the 3D cursor there, and bring in a little cylinder of like 12 with nothing. Scale it down. Scale it. Let's scale this in the X and do this. That's going to be better. That's what I'm looking for. Let's isolate that. Look from the top. Wireframe. And I get rid of this stuff. Where am I going? Do that kind of thing. Alright, okay, whatever. You get the point. Let's just come up here though. Okay, so we got issues with that. Let's see what we got here. Let's take this, this, and this stuff. Let's move that and call this engine 1. Okay, so what do we got? What am I missing? Okay. Now, okay, yeah, but I want it lower. You know, and there we have our, I think our scene. I gotta cut it soon, or else I'll just go on and on and on. I'm just gonna put bolts up here, and I still may off camera. Okay, but that's what I wanted to get done here.